What's up, guys? I'm Robert Donaldson with BlackHeartGoldPants.com, and today we're going to shine a little bit of light on one of the most underappreciated position groups in all of football, and that is the offensive line. But more specifically, we're going to focus on the right guard position with three-year starter Shawn Welsh. With Welsh, we're talking about a guy who is an All-American caliber player at his position, as well as a guy who has found himself on a number of watch lists for the Remington Trophy, Outland Trophy, and Rotary Lombardi Award. In addition, we're also talking about a guy who has been a consistent performer over the course of 3 straight years for the Hawks on the inside. When you look at Welsh on the field, you won't see the level of tenacity or nastiness that guys like Marshall Yanda and Brandon Sheriff have really made that staple at Iowa. With that said, Welsh is far from being considered a pushover, and he has enough power in his punch to really drive defenders off the ball or anchor down in pass protection. You know, Welsh isn't a guy who will consistently win one-on-ones against premium penetrators, but he's fully capable of neutralizing and doing his job play in and play out, and that's what makes him such a valuable asset to the Hawkeyes. You know, when Welsh is on the field, you really don't have to worry about him. You know, you don't have to worry about giving him additional help. You don't have to worry about him getting taken advantage of by opposing defenses. He's a guy who is more than just reliable, and he's shown that over the course of the past 2 seasons. One of the plays I really want to highlight came this past season against Michigan, and it really gives you a good visual on how Welsh is able to execute his assignment with technical ability and core rotational strength. So Welsh's responsibility on this play is to clear the opposing 3-tech out of his gap in order to open up a running lane for Wadley to run through, and that's exactly what he does. You know, on this play, Welsh gets inside positioning, which is very key, and then he's able to seal the running lane, and from there, all he does is put to use an impressive display of leverage, torque, and grip strength to sustain that block. What makes his play work is that Welsh was able to capture that 3-tech shoulder off the bat, and then from there, he's able to create leverage and then work his hips through to create torque. This is just one of many examples of strength and technical ability that you'll see from Welsh, and he's able to do this on basically every single play. Another area Welsh really excels in is on the move, whether it be climbing to the second level of a defense or just pulling across the formation to set a lead block. You know, on the move, Welsh is a fluid athlete, capable of laying a boom on an opposing defender. And if one thing's for sure, Welsh is not the dude you want running with a full head of steam right into your face. The Iowa coaching staff has done a very nice job of utilizing his athleticism over the past 2 years, and I don't really see any reason to go away from that in the future. If there's one area of Welsh's game where I'd really like to see some improvement, it's with his overall balance, and for evidence, you can really point to his performance against Minnesota last season. You know, of all the games I watched, Welsh's performance against Minnesota was the most surprising because although there was a lot of bright moments in that game, I think it really exposed an issue with balance that shows up in a lot of other games as well. You know, in my opinion, Welsh ends up on the ground far too much, and as far as reasoning goes behind it, it may be that he plays a little bit top heavy, or it might be even something that's completely situational. So regardless, if he's able to clean that up in 2017, it'll be a major improvement to his overall game. At the end of the day, Welsh has had an incredible career as a Hawkeye, and the Iowa coaching staff is very lucky to have a player of his caliber on the interior. You know, I look forward to watching him again in 2017, and I'm hoping he's able to go out on top and finish his career as a Hawkeye the right way. With all that said, if you enjoyed today's video and want to see more in the future, make sure you upvote that post, leave a comment, give me some feedback, and if you want, you can follow me on Twitter at RobDFB. That's all I got for now. I'll see you all in the next video.